5,500 soldiers annually in every Army aviation helicopter specialty. A 15 Romeo H-64 attack helicopter repairer is primarily responsible for the maintenance of the Apache helicopters. Their duties include removing, servicing, and installing aircraft subsystem assemblies, preparing aircraft for inspections and maintenance checks, performing scheduled inspections and diagnosing/troubleshooting faults for all aircraft components, inspecting and repairing body, fuselage, and landing gear while maintaining historical maintenance records and other components required to keep the aircraft on mission-ready status. The guest speaker for today's ceremony is Staff Sergeant Tyler Finnegan. Staff Sergeant Finnegan is from Worcester, Massachusetts, where he joined the Army in April of 2016 to be a 15 Romeo H-64 attack helicopter repairer. He was first assigned to Charlie Troop 4-6 Cavalry at Joint Base Lewis McChord, Washington, where he served as a technical inspector. Following, he was assigned to Bravo Company 4-2 Attack Battalion at Camp Humphreys, South Korea, where he served as a platoon sergeant and contributed to standing up the new Apache Unit 5-6 Cavalry. For more detail on today's guest speaker, please refer to the pamphlet. Please join us in giving a warm welcome to Staff Sergeant Tyler Finnegan.
Good morning. First off, it's Worcester, not Worcester, but everyone gets it wrong. It's fine. I'm from Massachusetts. We have funny-sounding town names, so I'm used to it. But really, thank you so much for coming, families. I get really excited. Sometimes I've had the honor to come here and see some other graduates, different MOSs, and sometimes there's not a lot of families. I've seen one graduation where only one family showed up. So seeing how many faces are here today, this is awesome. This is a big deal. I remember my graduation, my family wasn't able to make it, and I kept looking, hoping they were going to surprise me or something, but they never came. But it was a real honor to meet you all here, and I got to talk to some of you before this. But good morning, distinguished guests, soldiers, families, and friends, welcome. I would like to sincerely thank Class 4425 for the opportunity to speak here today and give them some words of advice as they re-enter the world as aviation maintainers. Spouses, family, and friends, your support for these soldiers is the main reason why they're able to focus, learn, and graduate here today. As I like to tell all my soldiers, strong and resilient families always have been one of the primary reasons we have the greatest military in the world, and sincerely, the greatest Army. To the graduates, I have no doubt that all you want to do right now is spend time with your families, finish putting stuff in your duffel bags, and head out to your next chapter. Unfortunately, you're stuck with me, a staff sergeant with a funny mustache who's going to talk for the next 5 minutes. We'll see. However, I would like to impart 3 pieces of advice to put in your duffel as you head out to your first duty station. First, know your strengths. By now, all of you know who's the strongest at lock wire and cotter pins, who's the best at doing write-ups, who has dominated all the PT tests and is the PT stud. But what I mean is your inner strengths. These characteristics will be one of the foundations who you will grow up to be, professionally as a leader and professionally as a mentor and a friend. For example, are you easy to talk to? Often find people come to vent or just talk to you. Empathy is paramount skill of being a leader. Or do you find yourself giving people advice on physical fitness, dieting, or even how to be healthier? Holistic health and fitness is essential for the Army and mental readiness. And maybe you're just good at speaking and find people are often listening to what you have to say. Don't worry, we always need more instructors. My point is, make sure to find time to build your strengths, not just the obvious ones, the inner ones. Nurturing them will often lead you to purpose, and purpose leads to fulfillment. Second, work-life balance is one of the most important skills to master as a soldier and a leader. Manage your time so that your home life is your home life and your work life is your work life. Taking work home or staying late unnecessarily will not only degrade your performance the next day, but hurt your families as well. Do not take that time away from them, and don't take that time from yourself. And finally, always ask the why. Why are we doing this mission? Why is it necessary to complete the task like this? Why am I inspecting this component? Why are we putting in extra hours? The why is crucial. Without the why, oftentimes our efforts become lost. Understanding the reasoning behind what you do will not only make you technically proficient, but make your work have meaning and purpose. To all the soldiers, mechanics, and our new Apache helicopter crew chiefs, it would be my privilege to have you join me at my next unit. I would love to have all of you in my future companies and help lead in the new fight for Army aviation. As you move forward, continue to leverage your strengths, maintain healthy work-life balance, and stay committed to the mission we serve. Thank you, and I wish you the best.
Above the best. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great honor that we will now present diplomas to the graduates. Please feel free to move around and take photos throughout the presentation. The distinguished graduate is that soldier who received the highest marks throughout the course. These graduates are selected on academic standing, leadership, physical fitness, and discipline. The distinguished graduate will receive a certificate of achievement from the 128th Aviation Brigade and a brigade coin. The distinguished graduate for 15 Romeo Attack Helicopter Repair Class 044-25 is Specialist Alberto Botello. Specialist Botello is from Copperas Cove, Texas, and will be assigned to the 1st Air Cavalry Brigade, Fort Hood, Texas. The honor graduate is that soldier who is the second highest graduate of their class. They will receive a certificate of achievement from the 128th Aviation Brigade. The honor graduate for 15 Romeo Attack Helicopter Repair Class 044-25 is Private Tristan Carter. Private Carter is from Orlando, Florida, and will be assigned to the 10th Combat Aviation Brigade, Fort Drum, New York. Chief Warrant Officer 2 Hassan Mohammed. CW2 Mohammed is from Abu Dhabi, United Arab Emirates, and will be assigned to Abu Dhabi, United Arab Emirates. Specialist Bernardo Braun. Specialist Braun is from Honolulu, Hawaii, and will be assigned to the 1st Air Cavalry Brigade, Fort Hood, Texas. Specialist Cameron Lewis. Specialist Lewis is from Monroe, Georgia, and will be assigned to the 16th Combat Aviation Brigade, Joint Base Lewis McChord, Washington. PFC Natalie Cruz. PFC Cruz is from Lajas, Puerto Rico, and will be assigned to the 16th Combat Aviation Brigade, Joint Base Lewis McChord, Washington. Family members and guests selected for pinning, please come forward now to honor our graduates as they prepare to take the next step in their Army aviation careers. PFC Dwayne Wedderburn. PFC Wedderburn is from Fayetteville, North Carolina, and will be assigned to the 10th Combat Aviation Brigade, Fort Drum, New York. PV2 Edward Casanova. PV2 Casanova is from Miami, Florida, and will be assigned to the 1st Combat Aviation Brigade, Fort Riley, Kansas. PV2 Daniel Gass. PV2 Gass is from Nokesville, Virginia, and will be assigned to the 82nd Combat Aviation Brigade, Fort Bragg, North Carolina. PV2 Caden Inman. PV2 Inman is from Newport, North Carolina, and will be assigned to the 101st Combat Aviation Brigade, Fort Campbell, Kentucky. PV2 Denise Jones. PV2 Jones is from Dallas, Atworth, Georgia, and will be assigned to the 4th Combat Aviation Brigade, Fort Carson, Colorado. PV2 Isaac Lacasse. PV2 Lacoste is from Asheville, North Carolina, and will be assigned to the 1st Armored Division, Combat Aviation Brigade, Fort Bliss, Texas. Family members and guests selected for pinning, please come forward now to honor our graduates as they prepare to take the next step in their Army aviation careers. Ladies and gentlemen, we present the newest members of the Army Aviation family. We now turn to a special part of our ceremony. The distinguished graduate will present a token of appreciation to Staff Sergeant Tyler Finnegan. This symbolizes our sincere gratitude for their presence and the wisdom they have imparted. Their words today have not only enlightened us, but also have added a meaningful dimension to this important milestone in our graduate's journey. The team of non-commissioned officers and civilian instructors who train and mentor the graduates are assigned to the 222nd Aviation Regiment and 1st Battalion 210th Aviation Regiment. Together, this outstanding team instructed your soldiers in discipline, physical fitness, war tasks and battle drills, and fundamental aviation maintenance practices. They led and mentored America's sons and daughters so that one day they too may become a non-commissioned officer. The drill sergeant instructors for today's graduating class are Drill Sergeant Rachel Bean, Staff Sergeant Donovan Richards, and Mr. Darren Byers. Please join us in giving a round of applause to these outstanding drill sergeants and instructors. Please rise for the playing of the Aviation song and the Army song. We ask that all soldiers in uniform remain standing and join us in reciting the Aviation Mechanics Creed and the Soldier's Creed. Family and friends, please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes today's graduation ceremony. Please come forward to congratulate your soldiers and take photographs. Thank you for attending. Above the best, born under fire.